when you improve the coverage of development issues, effectively you're helping to lift the whole continent basically out of poverty into development and improving the quality of life. So my task is to form a Pan-African network of journalists focused on development, better coverage of development stories. And we've got already participants, a core group of people from countries like South Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Malawi, Zambia, and a few others. So we'll give them the kind of training and support and the tools to go help tell their stories. And then we will scale that out to cover more countries than the ones that I've just mentioned, so that the end goal will be, we want to see this whole thing replicated across the African continent and across all sorts of media, radio, television, online, newspapers, etc. I think one of the challenges is that editors feel that development news doesn't make money and it's not sexy enough. Politics sells, development doesn't. My challenge is to make the coverage of development sexy so that it can compete for space. Development is about people's lives. So you're talking about, you've got to look for human angles in some of these issues that we talk about. We've got examples of some countries in Africa and certainly some projects which have been run by Knight Fellows actually before, where it's been proven that you can make money out of doing development news coverage. A good example is in Tanzania, where we had a fellow who helped the newspapers there to come up with an agricultural supplement in the newspaper, and it is bringing in income. You're getting advertisers. You've also got in West Africa, in Ghana, Joy FM Radio, who've also come up with, again with help from a Knight International Journalism Fellow, ways of creating a new program in their breakfast show that addresses, has features, radio features focused on development issues. And these are stories that are also attracting revenue. So you've got radio, it's working on radio, it's working on newspapers, and I want to scale that out to to the whole continent, to say to media houses and and editors, hey, look, we've got models that are working. There's a real need and a real opportunity for Africa right now in terms of development. A lot of economists say that Africa is at a stage where Asia was maybe a decade or so ago, with all the ingredients ready to take off as a huge economic power. You've got a growing middle class, you've got a lot of mineral wealth, you've got education on the increase, and you've got a youthful population, all the factors that kind of you need to propel development. So when you now start focusing on issues that tackle poverty, development issues, whether it's in health, whether it's environment, and so on, you're basically helping to pull people through that kind of coverage out of poverty and improving the quality of life in Africa, which is the ultimate goal.